Hi everyone, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. It's Tuesday, February 5th. Hope you're holding strong in this new asset class that is cryptocurrencies. Now, before I go further, this is not financial or investment advice. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscription button. Also, thumbs up. We got some very bullish news here I want to share with you guys. And I want to start off with XRP, with Ripple, guys. What we're seeing is Ripple's customers, those who are leveraging xRapid, are actually coming out and giving testimonials about using xRapid, which leverages XRP, talking about the benefits and how it is a better way to move money, more faster, more cheaper, and so forth. And we know this. This is like a very simple, logical thing, right? If you apply if you look at it from a business standpoint, this of course makes sense. Ripple brings the superior technology, the disruptive technology that is way better than the current process that Swift has. Now, first is Exim Bank, which we heard about would be leveraging xRapid. And here you have the head of compliance and operations, Graham Bright. He says, we choose xRapid because we need to make it easy to move funds as easily as cost-effective as possible. So this was tweeted today by Ripple. We also saw MercuryFX tweet about this. They said, our CEO, Alistair Constance, talking all things xRapid at London Ripple Regional today. And if you look here, or if you can see here in the presentation, xRapid is the future. Flash talk case studies. Now, it's one thing for a company or for even yourself to say, hey, I'm really good at this. And it's another for your customers or your friend or a business or folks who have worked with you to say, hey, this person is really great or this business is really great, right? A testimonial from a third party is more impactful because anyone can say they're the best. So this is very powerful, and it goes back to what we've been talking about and why there's so much potential behind XRP, and why I personally believe, and I've been on record, it will be #1 in the market when more of these financial institutions and banks go live and they start moving trillions of dollars, guys. It's going to take off. And this is just logic. This is just business. This is not my feelings. This is not some religious crypto thing affinity I have to Ripple XRP. I hold XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many more. But guys, it's in our face here. We have to think bigger than the crypto market sometimes. Sometimes we have tunnel vision with the crypto market. And that's what a lot of the maximalists of different coins like Bitcoin and so forth, that's what they're in their little bubble and they don't realize, hey, crypto has to have real world utility. It actually has to solve a real world problem. That's what Ripple is doing with XRP. So big news here, and you can expect more institutions are going to be very interested in leveraging xRapid. Why? Because they're seeing the other companies are having success, are having benefits of using it. Now, we also have Remessa Online. They tweeted the following today. They have partnered now with Ripple to offer new standard for remittances in Brazil. Let's be global together. So couple of things to call out here. In the video here, oh man, let me close this out. At the end, and this is part of BTech, by the way. So this is BTech and Remessa. And look at what it says here. Runs on Ripple. Expect to see this slogan more and more. You're going to see a lot of Ripple's clients start to leverage this slogan, and of course they will, because this is going to be the new standard of moving money cross-border. And I hope you guys see it. I know a lot of you who are subscribed here do hold XRP within your portfolio. So it is certainly going to be the future, guys. And like I said, forget about crypto for a second. Think of it from a business standpoint and what's happening in the real world. Because crypto is, not fully integrated into the real world yet, but we are seeing the process start with companies like Ripple using XRP. Now, shout out to Leonidas, who asked them, hey, great news. Are you using XRP or plan to start using it? Here's their response, guys, directly from the company. We are live on xCurrent, but we do plan to expand to XRP sometime in the near future. We will keep you guys updated. As we've discussed, many of these institutions will start with xCurrent and then they will segue into xRapid. Simple logic applies here. As they need it, depending on the corridors, they will leverage it. And also we saw that the recent update of xCurrent to 4.0 integrates seamlessly with xRapid. Guys, the facts are in our face here. We're seeing real companies. This is not made up stuff. This is not speculation. This is not fluff. These are real businesses. Real businesses that, and it's going to take time, as we've always talked about. Look at this company, right? They're using xCurrent, but it's going to take some time because they have to go through the process, trial and error and testing. They don't want to disrupt their business. You know what I mean? They need to have a soft rollouts and hard rollouts. So I hope you understand that. And this is why you have to be willing to be patient and let these things play out, because look at the progress being made here and look at the potential, guys. So many big things. Now, not only is XRP going to be leveraged for cross-border payments via xRapid, but Ripple Xpring initiative. Ripple is taking XRP and providing it to startups and different companies to fund their business and having them use XRP within their marketplaces and ecosystems. Now, you've seen my interview with the CEO and founder Omni, one of the companies that was funded by the Xpring initiative, and they started integrating XRP. If you haven't seen my interview with Tom McLeod of Omni, definitely check it out. It's on my channel. You also saw my recent interview with the co-founder of Securitize, the president and co-founder, Jamie Finn, which was also a Xpring-funded company, and they will be looking into leveraging XRP Ledger and xRapid as well. So in a way of leveraging the XRP Ledger they're looking at issuing securities, tokenized securities on the XRP Ledger. So big things are ahead, and it's not just about cross-border payments. So on that note, Dharma Labs raised $7 million from Green, Visor, Coinbase, and Polychain. But also, this includes, I wish they highlighted Ripple on here, but it includes Ripple's Xpring Fund. So $7 million, and it includes Ripple Xpring Fund. So Ripple is making very smart moves. Hey, I'm going to fund this company that has an ecosystem and marketplace, have them integrate XRP, which increases the utility and the use case and the volume on the XRP ledger. Very smart move here, guys. And look at this, Billboard.com. This is not a crypto blog. This is not a fintech blog. This is a music site. Many of you are familiar with Billboard and what they do. Well, we've talked about it. Scooter Braun's SB Projects is one of these Xpring funded companies as well, and he's going to be leveraging XRP to help musicians and artists to monetize their content online. So this article reads, former BMG head Zach Katz launches music and tech investment group with Scooter Braun's Ithaca Holdings. And they mention XRP exclusively in this article, guys. Let me give you the details. This article is from today, by the way. Following his December departure as BMG's president of U.S. Repertoire, Zach Katz has launched investment group raised in space enterprises with Scooter Braun's Ithaca's Holdings, Ripple Xpring, and tech and music entrepreneur Shara Sendroff. Now, I'm going to skip ahead here. Raised in Space will leverage its partnership with Ripple Xpring to integrate blockchain and the digital asset XRP when applicable. Did you hear that? Integrate blockchain and the digital asset XRP when applicable. I hope you see what is being set up here. This thing is like it's like the dam that's holding back a whole bunch of water, right? And all these things are being built up and ready. And when that dam gets broken open, guys, the water is going to gush down. This XRP is going to take off. And once again, put on your business thinking cap here, right? This is important. Not just crypto, not just hype or all these things. I'm not making this up. I'm reading facts here, and you guys can go validate this yourself. But I hope you see what's happening. So the use cases: cross-border payments with xRapid and who else? R3's Quartus Settler. We have the Xpring initiative with XRP and ecosystems and marketplaces. We have XRP as a base currency on exchanges that is being added as base currency. Ripple is working on their Codius smart contract platform. I don't know when that's coming, but we know they brought it back into into the fold of projects being worked on. And that's going to be able to leverage XRP. Think of Ethereum's smart contract platform and what that did for Ethereum, right? So you have a bunch of use cases here, guys, and it's all piling up, and it's all going to catapult XRP to #1. I certainly believe that. Will it happen overnight? No, because there are still factors that are holding Ripple and XRP back, such as lack of regulatory clarity, such as the SEC dragging their feet. All these things you have to keep in mind. There's things that are holding back the entire market. So keep that in mind as well. But it's only a matter of time because we see the Token Taxonomy Act introduced to Congress. There's moves being made by the governments, and it's opening up worldwide. So that's why Ripple right now, obviously these two companies that are using xRapid, where are they based? Europe. So you haven't noticed any US-based companies say, hey, we're ready to go in xRapid, because they don't want to touch anything yet because no regulatory clarity. So we have to be patient, but I hope you guys see the bigger picture here. Now, Gabor Gorbaks. So this guy works for VanEck. I'm still working on getting an interview with him. He's very busy, but as you know, his company VanEck, they introduced the Bitcoin ETF, refiled it, to have the SEC review it. Well, he did a poll the other day, and I didn't really like the premise of it, because he said your second favorite crypto, but that's not fair because not everyone's favorite crypto is Bitcoin, right? So I wish he had included Bitcoin in the poll. But anyway, from the ones that he put in there, such as XRP, Ethereum, Monero, Stellar, Cardano, and Tron, XRP won overwhelmingly, guys. So here's the screenshot of the poll, 46%. And I think the knowledge is spreading, and people are starting to wake up to facts, not just FUD, not just some random dude commenting, shitcoin, banker's coin. The bankers are coming after me. They're going to kill me, right? Not just FUDsters running around just saying nonsense without any facts. And we're seeing FUD after FUD. And this is why, guys, look at the progress being made here. Billboard is not talking about integrating Bitcoin into monetizing musicians' content. You're talking about XRP here. And the Bitcoin maximalists are running scared. Now, as I said, I'm calling out the Bitcoin maximalists, not Bitcoin itself. I hold Bitcoin. I believe it will be a store of value. I believe there's going to be multiple winners coming out of this market. I believe Ethereum will be a big winner because it has the trust value, it has the adoption, and it just has to figure out scaling issues at the moment, but that is being worked on. So I'm not a maximalist for any coin. I'm about a maximalist for making money. So I hope you guys understand my position. Now, crypto is global, and we're seeing governments around the world making moves. Philippines announces new cryptocurrency regulations. The Philippines has announced new regulations to govern crypto assets, according to Cagayan Economic Zone Authority, a government regulator. The new regulations cover areas around the acquisition of cryptocurrencies, including utility and security tokens. The aim is to effectively regulate the crypto industry while safeguarding investor interests and promoting innovation. This is what we want in the United States. Great move in the right direction. So, dubbed the Digital Asset Token Offering, DATO regulations, the guidelines require creators of all crypto assets in relation to initial coin offerings to provide clear and offer documents carrying relevant the details of the issuer project and accompanying the advice and certification of experts. So tokens should be listed on the licensed offshore virtual currency exchange, a special exchange set up for this purpose. Participants are required to have confirmed arrangements with the CISA accredited wallet providers and a custodian, said the regulator, which crafted the sanctioned the new framework. So move in the right direction to let innovation flourish and not kill the market, but also protect investors, because guys, you know, there's a lot of bullcrap pump and dump ICOs out there. We see like these BS coins, like as far as #1 movers in like 24 hours, and it's like they pumped ridiculous. I'm like, who's investing in this crap? Like some of these coins are just white papers. It's ridiculous. So this is a move in the right direction. Hopefully more governments, they adopt this, and I think we're moving in that direction slowly but surely. I want it to move faster. It's like, come on, guys. You guys got to move. But I think our patience will certainly pay off because, as I always say, watch what the governments are doing. The big money, all of them are working together to build this market up, this new asset class. Now, We've been also talking about acquisitions, mergers, and all the money being invested in this market. Well, Kraken acquires futures startup in a deal worth at least $100 million. So Kraken, the crypto exchange. So cryptocurrency exchange services provider Kraken has officially acquired regulated futures trading startup Crypto Facilities in an undisclosed deal valued at least 100 million. Announced Monday, the 9-figure acquisition, the largest seen in the industry so far in 2019, will enable Kraken customers to trade spot as well as open positions, offering exposure to the future price movements of cryptocurrencies, all through a unified trading interface. As such, Kraken CEO Jesse Powell framed the merger as one that would massively accelerate his company's roadmap, enabling the San Francisco-based startup to sidestep years of efforts to obtain the licenses and approvals necessary to offer a competing service in Europe. Founded in 2014, Crypto Facilities is registered, with the UK Financial Conduct Authority, and the deal was approved by the regulator and the parties involved. Big win for Kraken. In addition to offering cash settled futures trading for Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, XRP, Litecoin, and Ethereum trading pairs, Crypto Facilities notably provides data to who? CME, CF Bitcoin reference rate, an index created in collaboration with the CME group that powers that entity's US futures offering, a relationship that will continue following the acquisition. Guys, so many big moves happening. Look at the investments being made with the prices at, ridiculously low, right? Blood on the streets, guys. A lot of people left the market. A lot of people are saying the crypto is going to zero. Yet, big and smart money. What are they doing? Making acquisitions, building out services, taking companies that have already real-world licenses for securities and all kinds of stuff and integrating into crypto exchanges. We just saw Bakkt do that, right? They acquired certain parts of a company that, I think it was like over 100 years old or something, or 70 years old, where they're taking their technology, their framework, and integrating it. This is what we're seeing across the board, and it's a smart move, right? Instead of trying to go through, trying to jump over all these hurdles to get these type of frameworks and security and approvals and certificates and all that, just integrate with an existing company that already has it set up. So big stuff. Now, Bitfury partners to launch Bitcoin mining centers in Paraguay. This is interesting. Bitfury Group and South Korea R&D firm Commons Foundation are jointly launching a network of Bitcoin mining operations in Paraguay. Announcing the partnership on Thursday, Bitfury said a series of mining centers will be set up in South American country using its Blockbox AC Bitcoin mining devices. Further, the mines will be powered by two major hydroelectric power plants. The collaboration is in part of a Commons Foundation Golden Goose project backed by the government of Paraguay, which aims to establish the area as the world's largest crypto mining center, given the country's ample supply of cheap and clean electricity. Very interesting. You got the government of Paraguay behind you. They have cheap electricity. Now, we know Bitcoin's algorithm of proof of work is very flawed and obviously very costly. And obviously we saw with the prices coming down, it's actually been unprofitable for many of these miners to continue to mine Bitcoin, even Ethereum and so forth, right? And even Ethereum is moving away from proof of work to proof of stake. So we'll have to see what happens with Bitcoin. Maybe the Lightning Network will be its saving grace, right? It's going to be able to save it where the transactions can be completed in a fast time, but the actual execution of it fully can be done at a later time. So this is very interesting. I did not expect to see this, but if mining moves to countries where they have cheap electricities, this is one of the things that can really help Bitcoin, because we saw, guys, what happened the last bull run. So slow, so costly to use. But the good thing is, folks won't have to use a Bitcoin as a currency to buy altcoins. That was the setup then. Now we have a lot more fiat pairing and fiat on ramps. So I think people won't have to depend upon Bitcoin that much. But Bitcoin is also moving to more of a store of value, as mentioned earlier. So it's not like people are going to be transacting with it more. It's more going to be digital gold. So that's my personal opinion. But this is very interesting news. Cheap electricity, and you know, it will move it away from at least places like China, which, you know, the US, which is the biggest like capital market, there will be, you know, kind of afraid to adopt Bitcoin to a certain degree because of its control by China, which is obviously its competitor from multiple fronts, right? Now, Prime Trust undercuts rival in crypto custody race. So this is interesting. Prime Trust won't charge its clients to custody digital assets any longer. That's a game changer. The Nevada Trust Company announced Thursday that effective immediately, it had lowered its fee for storing cryptocurrencies and tokens to $0, in line with what it charges to custody stocks and bonds. So they already do this service for stocks and bonds. Prime Trust began to custody crypto assets last year when it offered cold storage services for Bitcoin. It later expanded its custody offerings to include ERC20 tokens and Stellar Lumens. Crypto custodians typically charge custody fees ranging from 4 to 10 basis points per month. Prime Trust said Thursday, dropping this charge makes it cheaper and faster for Prime Trust clientele, which includes crowdfunding portals, exchanges, broker-dealers, and stablecoin platforms to conduct operations. So obviously, they're probably going to make their money in other places, you know, with a back-end deals or whatever it is. But this is competitive, and this is what we want to see. So the race is heating up, guys, from the exchange services to custodian services to all kinds of other mining services, whatever it is, right? It is heating up, and that's a great sign of things to come. Competition, right? Bittrex continues to blow it out the water. They said today, this was February 4th, today we're announcing a partnership with Bit Mon Ex, which is launching a new digital asset trading platform in Mongolia, powered by who? Bittrex technology. They're doing this for a company in Canada. I forgot the other one. I think another one in Europe. Bittrex is making smart moves, man. Such smart moves. Shout out to Bill Shahara and the folks there. And as you guys know, they are a Ripple xRapid exchange partner. They started adding fiat pairing as well. So this is one of the exchanges, man. Just like Binance, they're doing the right things and making the right moves. And we all know one exchange which could have been like this, which could have been a Ripple xRapid exchange provider, Coinbase, but we know about their BS and nonsense. So I think that's why they're going to continue to lose market share. So guys, that's the news. It's a lot. I know it's a lot, but all good stuff, right? As we talked about, new asset class, infrastructure being built out, a lot of money being invested here. And we are seeing, honestly, Ripple with XRPs leading the charge for real world adoption. I'm not saying others are not, but as far as the amount of progress, no one can even measure up. Even Ripple's competitor, Stellar Lumens, one IBM partnership, and even Ripple now has a partnership with IBM. So it's guys, the facts are here, and I don't know how to reiterate this, but I guess I shouldn't even try to put it in a way that could reach the Bitcoin maximalists, because maybe those people are just going to continue being Bitcoin maximalists and, you know, other coin maximalists or whatever. But I personally diversify. I believe there'll be multiple winners, and I believe XRP will be number one. Just my opinion. I'm basing that on facts. I'm basing that on the news, what adoption is happening, and it's clear as day here. So guys, what do you think about this? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links in the description. Thank you guys for your support, and I'll talk to you all later.